at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning. We are 1.5 minutes late because I'm watching Johnny in the little green room trying to untie his ears. Look like just a wad of Christmas lights.
Just a jumbled mess. So I use them for my shows on the weekends, and so I had to get them from the car, and then they were all just jumbled up. It took me like 2 minutes to unravel it, so I was panicking.
All good. Good morning, our fellow Shenmies. Oh, we have so many people in the chat already. Wonderful to see you. 227 people showed up at the beginning. We are feeling the love.
Awesome.
And today we are continuing our journey, which I don't think there's really an ending. This is a mini-series podcast, meaning we're reacting to 4 songs every week for 5 weeks. This is week 2, so we got 3 more to go for the podcast. But it doesn't end there. So this is
a somewhat specialized series leading up to a particular event. But then, it's never going to end.
It's going to be a decade from now. You're going to finally, lose a little hair. I'll be all white. I'll be, welcome to Charlie Part 300.
And he'll still look 25, yes.
Yeah, see, he won't age at all. That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring you guys in on the chat. Lovely to see you. So today we are taking on 4 songs from Charlie's debut album. It is Blue Parachute, The Rose and the Deer, You, and Shallow. Now, we have heard Shallow before, but we're going to actually listen to a mix. We're going to listen to a couple live performances, and for Shallow, we're going to listen to the actual studio mix, which reveals just a different perspective of a singer's artistry. So that'll be nice to hear as well. And it was a beautiful song. So excited to hear that. They're not all from 2017, but that is the year that the album was released. So that is on the docket for today. I'm thinking we jump in where? I just hit subscribe and it didn't pop up.
We're jumping in.
Where is it?
Charlie. Just like that scene in The Matrix where Neo finally understands and then he
there it is.
dives right into the agent.
Right.
Not like that. Yes, before we do, please hit like and subscribe, ring the bell, and let's do it.
Yes. Also, please be sure to check out the link below in the description where you can buy us coffee, help support this podcast mini-series and our channel in general. Even consider becoming a Thronely member for exclusive access to our Sunday shorts, where you tell us what to go and watch and we do it. It's really simple and a lot of fun. Also, you get access to vote on the Thronely's Only event. And while you're there, if you're interested in songwriting lessons, you can work one-on-one with Johnny or vocal lessons with myself.
Yes. And for those of you with a keen eye out there, this is my first camera that I used for our shows, because the camera that I've been using, which I just got a couple weeks ago, which has been freezing so annoyingly so, we're replacing it, and should be coming today. So we, of course, and I returned the last one that I was using. So this is the very first one. Let's start from the very beginning.
Let's. Dun, dun. So, Blue Parachutes. Oh my goodness. Chris, hello. Thank you for the coffee right off the bat. Greatly appreciate that.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, so first song, Blue Parachute, written by Zhou Shen Song and Yin Yu. It's included in the album, of course, released in 2017. It's inspired by the movie Peacock, The song uses the image of a blue parachute as a symbol of protection, longing, and the gentle descent of emotions. Once again, I need to give these notes to you to read. I'm a terrible reader. It expresses themes of love, separation, and the bittersweet nature of memories. Zhou Shen's soft and ethereal voice adds depth to the song, making it both soothing and melancholic. What was the word we came up with last week? Melancholic.
Melancholic.
Melancholic is the correct word.
Yeah, we come up with some gems, obviously.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for the quick description also from the Charlie Zhou Shen North American Fan Club. It's a mouthful, but they are amazing. They always help us out. Right after this live stream, in the comments, we will have all of the lyrics actually translated by them and their team. So be sure to check, and we'll link to them, of course, as well. So always be sure to go check them out and thank them for their
awesome
contributions. They make this possible because we could barely read English, and the Chinese characters are impossible. We can't even find the right video, so they've been amazing. All right, here we go. Song 1.
正逃下的梦想，我书包里的惆怅，它们挡着我发芽，等到一地的落花。我蓝色的降落伞，在天空里那么孤单，飘向翻涌的人海，望着我被掩埋。 那个青涩的男孩，在岁月里那么孤单，蓦然跳下老秋千，忽明忽暗的走远。
Oh, yeah, just those little gentle waves that he has with his voice. This is interesting. It almost has like a Spanish guitar feel, but more of a Chinese Eastern like top line.
Yeah, maybe. I'm kind of getting like a Renaissance minstrel type of.
Yeah, it's like nylon guitar and.
Yeah.
The texture. We've talked about this before with Charlie. It's always interesting to hear him in different sonic environments, because if it's just him in the piano, if it's just him in a nylon guitar, if it's just him in a cello, if it's just him in a 120-piece orchestra, it always works.
It always works.
Always works.
It really does. He's one of those rare voices where you can just put him in any setting and it's just effective. Yeah. I mean, I always have a special place in my heart for him with just one instrument, because there's just that much more space to hear what he's doing.
Sure.
But then you put him in an orchestra and then he just soars with the strings and he becomes an instrument. So it depends on what you want in the moment.
Or a rock band.
Yeah, singing metal. Yeah, but I mean, in this particular case, he's kind of doing has a very simple approach to it, but it's so effective. It's just constantly transporting you to this different planet.
I find myself instantly relaxed when he sings. I mean, there's a lot of singers that we've come to thoroughly enjoy on this channel, and depending on the mood or what I'm doing or what I want to listen to, obviously we've got an incredible palette to choose from. But when I just want to,
yeah,
this is my guy.
He's an exhale breath. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep going here.
打开窗，穿过走廊，下起雨
心房，风里飘散的头发，门外空荡荡的家，从不开始的冬天，从未晴朗的屋檐，没人教会我想念，烧成灰烬的木棉。
Love those
蓝
moments.
色的降落伞在天空里那么孤单，飘向翻涌的人海，望着我被掩埋。那个青涩的男孩在岁月里那么孤单，他嘴角的那根烟忽明忽暗的走远。
Yeah, I can see the Spanish thing you're talking about.
蓝色的降落伞在天空里那么孤单，飘向翻涌的人海，望着我被掩埋。那个青涩的男孩在岁月里那么孤单，他嘴角的那根烟。
I love it. Oh.
And this is a song that's just such a specific slice. We've talked about there's a handful of pieces that you would want to introduce somebody to get an essence, maybe a
The
quick
gateway
overview.
drug, as we call it. Yes.
Right. This does not represent anything outside of, it's a pretty singular focus in terms of his vocal delivery and tone. It's committed to this lyrics. Yeah, exactly. So if you hear this, it's like, oh, this is obviously a great voice and puts you in a mood that's intended by the song because it's delivered exactly as it should be. But it doesn't even come close to representing who he is as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the benefit of an album, right? This is one of many songs on an album where you can dedicate 3 to 5 minutes in a singular direction and really pull in that thread emotionally. So I love that there was nothing about this that was show-offy. It was just, here's just this honest, simple, plain, but wonderful. I don't mean that as a negative term, but just naked might be a better word, right? Just a naked version of this song. There's no intent to do anything excessive. It's beautiful.
Yeah, like I said, very, very simple in his approach to singing it, but perfect. It's like, showing somebody the Beatles for the first time and starting with Blackbird or something. It's not the big like attention getter song, but it's
great
like
example,
an essential piece to the puzzle to who they are, and he does these songs so well.
Yeah, beautifully done. So before we go on to the next song, want a quick thank you to our coffee buyers. Johnny, you got those, please?
Yep. Yes, thank you. Oh, we had a couple. I didn't even know that. Thank you to Pepio. I love that name. Pepio. Hope you enjoy the 9.29 hertz concert coming soon.
We're weeks away.
Then
Can't
Una,
wait.
Thanks for your reaction. Thanks for your 3 coffees. Thank you, Pepio, for your 3 coffees as well.
Thank you. Was there another one? Did I miss it?
Chris was the other one.
Oh, sorry. So I also want to point out a huge thank you to Jim. I don't know if he's in the chat yet.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't want to forget. So he didn't do this.
Jim, if you are there, show yourself.
Yes, say hello. He sent us a total of 140 coffees.
That's a lot of caffeine. That is a lot of caffeine.
I'm gonna hook myself up to an IV drip and try to get through them all.
Start drinking now. Yeah, no, that's amazing. So unbelievably generous.
It's one of our Diamond members. It's truly making this trip possible. That between his 140 coffees and all the coffees you guys have gotten over the last couple Zhou Shen reactions, we're almost halfway there already to covering all of our expenses. So it's just, the flight, the hotel, and the tickets and all that. So, and G Wong coming in with a super sticker right now. Thank you very much. So this is going to be an experience of a lifetime seeing an artist like this in person. And just to all of you, even with just your likes, I don't even like to use the word just, with your likes and subscribes and comments and sharing this to other people, helps get seen and helps grow the channel and helps grow our affection towards Charlie as well. So we thank you for all of your support. Greatly
Just
appreciate
like this last song of Zhou Shen's. It's not the attention getter, but it's part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole picture. So you guys are an essential part.
So thank you. Okay, so this is from, by the way, and thank you to Gaia. I know she's in the chat. There she is, and she's celebrating Jim's 140 coffees as well. Gaia has been just crucial in organizing all of this because the North American Zhou Shen fan club has been very busy, and she's kind of our liaison to the team that's there helping us organize everything. So thank you, Gaia. All right, this is the rose.
There's Jim. He said, "I am here, but heading to bed."
No, you have to stay up with us. Jim is one of the ones that recommended us to react to Zhou Shen in the first place. So it's just kind of
I didn't know that.
Yes.
No.
I think Dimash is what led him to our channel, but then he was really pushing multiple times, and I remember him, and I'm like, all right, let's check him out, and it's just blown up since. So
what a life changer. Yes.
Full circle experience is just crazy.
Somebody in the comment section said, or the chat said that they just became a fan a year ago. I think that's about our timeline too, and it's really just changed the course of so many things for us. I mean, just how can your life not be transformed listening to a singer like that?
Exactly. All right, so this is written by Yinyo and composed by, hope I'm saying his name correctly, or this person's name, male or female, Zhou Song.
Is it when you say Zhao? Is it Zhou? Is it the same spelling as Zhou Shen?
Well, no, because it's GAO.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think. Anyway, it was released as a single in 2015 and later included in Zhou Shen's first album. The composer believed that the song had a pure and innocent essence, requiring a clean voice to perform it. Charlie was immediately chosen for the audition. The song is based on strings and combined with Charlie's gentle singing to depict an adult fairy tale. All right, so
also, just the subject matter of these songs, I wanted to comment on the last one as well. It's just, again, very simple, but always such a poetic undertone to everything. It's just, just the imagery used, very simple. And there's always, it's always a metaphor for something deeper. But I just loved how sort of ordinary the imagery was in that, but saying something profound.
Yes.
Always layers.
He aligns himself with just great content.
Yeah. Oh, I love this.
穿过遥远小溪水，守着一株小玫瑰。它总是绷紧脚背，仰头看大雁南飞。他说：“你可曾遇见那只小鹿？它幻想着远山迷雾，眺望着爱与起初。”
Lyrics will be posted in the comments after the live stream.
不觉黯淡了朝霞，忽然间岁月凛冽，掠过白茫茫的雪。小路终于又想起这座山谷，扯下它温暖花瓣，在冬 去不还，蓄满泪水的云朵，化作美丽花骨朵，北斗星泪也路过，闪烁它的疑惑，夜儿风长满了星星晚风，可是它们却给你取名字叫做天空。
Not a single note overpushed or overstated. Just perfect.
Just telling a beautiful story.
Yep.
And he always knows when to lean in on something and pull back. And this is relatively early. What did I say? Was this 2015? Yeah, so because this was done and then added to the album after. So this is still quite young, early in his career, because this tour is his 10-year anniversary. As far as I think
10 years ago, he looks a year younger here. Maybe.
I know, maybe.
And
a month.
What's your secret?
Exactly. Literally 10 years ago. It's crazy. And so there is an innocence in his delivery. And I know that's intended in the song itself, but there's also something about his stage presence that we've seen, obviously, him blossom and just allow his full self to be, his Shen self to be seen by the world. And so it's always interesting to kind of go back and just see these little glimpses of what's to come. And you get a feel for that here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Gaia, I just want to address this in the chat. And you're very welcome. And I know she keeps saying she didn't do anything. She's literally, during her breaks and just before she goes to bed, and the first thing in the morning, she's answering questions for both Brigitte and I on WhatsApp. So, I mean, it is a big deal. So I just want to thank you. And this whole team is incredible. We met 4 of the team on, what was it, Zoom? I think a month ago or so. And I remember when we hung up, I got a text from Brigitte, and she's just like, "Did we just meet the 4 nicest people on the planet?" And I'm just like, "Yes, I think we did." So they've just been incredible, truly. Just want to say that again.
It only makes sense within the Zhou Shen tree. Right? All the branches would be an extension of sort of his philosophies.
He attracts good people.
Being. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
小鹿雨季又回来，玫瑰已再次盛开，它悄悄忍住眼泪，再不愿将花瓣低垂。月光已为它披上雪白铠甲，小鹿悻悻远去啊，它从此不做谁的花。
I love that.
他眺望着远山迷雾，满怀着爱与起初。谢谢。
谢谢. I love I'm obviously the rose and the deer. The imagery is in my mind because it being in the title of the song. And I'm just picturing this of just like walking out on the deck, the back patio from the home into the forest, or picturing a lake. It's just like in his voice, just cascading through the trees. This like, because he chose to sing everything in this slightly breathy tone. It just has like a just a cool little breeze moving through in the storytelling of his delivery, which requires overspending air. And he never, ever get a sense of him having to take a big gulp or prepare for the next line, even though he has to spend a lot to create that tone throughout the entire piece. It just goes to show his skill level.
And it's just not over singing when he doesn't have to. I mean, he can if he wants to. We've seen him just rip it and do a lot of flashy stuff, and he can do whatever he wants. But in a song like that, he's listening to what his surroundings are, and he's just adding just the right tone, just the right volume,
Yes.
just the right feeling. Yeah.
Another thank you to Ji Wong for your support, and
Yes.
Jan Sarah. Thank you, thank you. You are very welcome.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, all of this is going towards our trip. And by the way, if you didn't know, we are planning to meet as many of you as possible. So we're going to be at the February 28th show in Las Vegas, but we're there for the whole weekend. So we're going to hang out on March 1st as well. And we're going to do meetups with anybody who wants to hang out. We'll have some
Yes,
coffee
hang out
together.
with us. Yes.
It'd be amazing.
We have a lot to drink thanks to Jim.
Yes, exactly.
And others.
We'll have a coffee party. A Shen Me coffee party. I think we just came up with the title of the meetup.
There we go.
All right, so this next song is called You, written by Yin Yu, again, and composed by, I'll just keep saying the name differently. Eventually, one of them will be correct. Gao.
Yes. Oh, real quick, too.
Song.
Sorry. Ji
Yes.
Wong is saying, coffee is not working for me today, so sending super chats instead. Was there, is that what's happening before, too? Is there a reason for that you know of? Was it a browser thing?
Someone mentioned trying a different device or browser. Sometimes the cache gets weird and you have to go that route. And we do appreciate when you do go through that, because they take YouTube takes, what is it, 30%, in it, which we're not complaining about because they have this amazing platform that we don't pay for. So we are grateful. But buy me coffee.
It's YouTube.
Please
We
keep
love
us
you.
here. We
Yeah.
love you. And then the coffee takes 5% for processing all of that. So that's obviously why we lean in that direction. But we thank you for that. And yeah, just try a different device, see if that works. And Teresa, thank you. And this person, thank you. I can't say your name, but you're grateful. All right. So let's see. This was So You was originally released in 2016 and then included on this album. The lyrics of You is filled with poetry and metaphors inspired by flamingos, symbolizing the inner struggles and helplessness of artists beneath their glamorous appearances. This is what you're talking about. They just there's the metaphors and the artistry and the symbolisms that take place in these song selections are just so much more interesting. The song also reflects Zhou Shen's own state of mind. With his beautiful voice, Charlie brings out a sense of fragility beneath the song's light and delicate exterior. Fantastic.
Indeed.
All right, here we go. And this is on, we'll have links in the description as well after if you want to watch these without the transparency. Several of these on the Zhou Shen fan club channel. Here we go. So this is a studio recording. And then a mix for the music video.
你寻寻觅觅，你穿越岛屿，那人们叫你造物的奇迹。迷失的水鸟，原来多骄傲，可飘过如水藻，再不敢乞讨。在乌云的背后低飞，在晴天的港口沉睡，你若无其事的忏悔，一直到天黑。他们都爱你的羽毛，赞美你迎着风舞蹈，可为何没有人听到你沉重心跳
？Oh, this track.
穿越。
Is there any other word than magical that describes what we're listening to right now?
No, I love all the selections today have a sort of a magical sort of old standards song, or just quality to them with the chord progressions and everything and the arrangements.
But this whole, just the waltz movement. I mean, I'm watching Charlie, of course, and I can't help their peripheral vision on my screen. Just, Johnny and I are just like, we're dancing.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's just,
dun.
you can't not dance with this. The sway, the execution of the musicians. Obviously, he's working with incredible, not just the arranger, but the actual musicians, the violinists, and just everybody supporting his voice with this just beautiful, cinematic, magical delivery.
Yeah.
Has he done anything for Disney in Hong Kong? Or
He should.
like just all of it? I'm just
I mean,
asking.
Their whole thing is a magical time. I mean, he's the one to do it.
That's why I asked that. Before I hit play, what were the coffees that just came in? I saw a couple big ones.
Oh, a couple big ones actually. Hold on. Thank you to let's see, Jalen, for the 10 coffees. Thank you so much. Thank you for holding such small parties for Zhou Shen fans. You are
our pleasure.
welcome.
Thank you.
Angela also bought 10 coffees. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Angela.
Have fun in Vegas. We definitely will, thanks to you guys. And then our girl latte lover, Jim's generosity is contagious. She bought 14 coffees.
Oh, thank you.
Adding a little more to the pot. So Jim and Latte Lover are both Diamond Throwing members, so we've gotten to meet them and know them very well over the past months, and just awesome people.
Yeah, and we meet them on Zoom. So any Diamond members, which is our top tier, we actually meet together once a month on Zoom and see each other and chat for an hour and all of that. And they also recommend the songs that we react to for our Throne members, things like that. So if anybody out there is interested, that's where to go. We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going with
great crew. Yeah, I'm loving that. I mean, I'm sure you're liking this because it has like some Sinatra vibes going on with just the arrangement.
Yes. Yeah. Loving it. Thanks for catching us, Moose D. I like your name.
Mm-hmm. 那人们叫你造物的奇迹，迷失的水鸟原来多强壮，可漂泊如水藻，再不敢轻饶。在乌云的背后低飞，在晴天的港口沉睡。 若无其事的忏悔，一直到天黑。他们都爱你的羽毛，赞美你迎着风舞蹈。可为何没有人听到你沉重心跳？在乌云的背后低飞，在晴天的港口。
Sorry, I'm loving Charlie, of course, but I can't help but notice we were just talking about the Frank Sinatra arrangements that are taking place, but it sounds like Ringo is playing drums. It's actually it's a really interesting combination. There's like this waltz orchestral thing. You've got an angel singing on top, and then you've got Ringo jamming out on some. It's a really interesting combination. Listen to these. The drum choices here.
港口沉睡，你若无其事的忏悔，一直到天黑。他们都爱你的羽毛，赞美你迎着风舞蹈。可为何没有人听到你沉重心跳
？Right here.
Yeah, some of the fills.
在乌云的背后低飞，在晴天的港口沉睡。 忏悔，一直到天黑。他们都爱你的羽毛，赞美你迎着风舞蹈。可为何没有人听到
haven't seen him sing on the Mask show yet.
Oh. Yeah,
There's a lot more to get to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is an exquisite piece of music.
I
All the way
love the
through.
single violin at the end, too. That's one of my favorite things. Just the visuals in the back, too. Just to see him going from being a total boss on stage and just, total swagger, and then, eating food on a string and just being silly and simple.
I love that balance.
Or whatever, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's so great. He doesn't take himself too seriously, but he also, when it comes the time to rip it on stage, he does it.
Always. Thank you for the super sticker, whoever mysterious character
Yes.
you are, because I can't say your name. And Shirley, I know this one. How to say it anyway. Liao.
Shirley Liao.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Okay. On to our last one of the day. Don't forget, we'll be back next week. This is a music video for Shallow. We've heard the song. We love this song, but we haven't heard the studio version of it, so I'm excited to hear what he does here. This is also written by Yin Yu and composed by Qin Li, maybe, if I'm saying the name right. It was included in Zhou Shen's first solo album released in 2017. We know that. The song features poetic and beautiful lyrics and express the sorrow of parting and the loneliness that follows. Combined with Charlie's ethereal and hauntingly beautiful voice, it is deeply moving. Yes, it is. I absolutely love this one. Just a quick reminder, when this live stream is done, be sure to check out the pinned comment that will be posted with our link, and thanks to everybody at the Zhou Shen North American Fan Club, and also all of the lyrics for all 4 songs. For those of you who only speak English and want to see the poetic translations, you can check them out there. Here we go. Is he playing this one?
子夜浅浅的街，很浅浅的长街，残月浅浅的亲吻，深深的离别。你看，孤独穿着黑袍，安静站在门口，可惜连他都不愿向我抬起手。夜深深去回忆，又深深凋谢。望穿一束枯火，心中轻放，不知去碰碰的弹出你的模样。
Beautiful.
So in this piece of music, Johnny, it reminds me a little of like some Beethoven, like the Moonlight Sonata. What is it that gives it that feel versus like a pop progression?
So there's the chromatic descent. So the song is in C sharp minor.
Okay.
So basically, so the bass notes are going down half steps. So it starts on the C sharp, goes down to a C, B, B flat.
Okay, so that's stepping outside of the initial key rules per se.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, C sharp minor. Then it does an A flat chord with this C in the bass, or an inverted chord, so it's changing the order. And then that is a flat minor with the third being on the bottom, so that's that B. And then that F sharp with the B flat on the bottom.
It just kind of,
or G flat chord with the B flat on the bottom.
and it's just that feeling of suspense into that resolution that I just
Yeah,
love.
it's, well, I mean, it should be familiar too, because it's like,
For sure. Yes.
it's just got that. Obviously we love that song, and that's we refer to that song quite often on the show. But I love that song ever since I was 4 years old, because I just always thought it was so haunting,
The movement's amazing, and his voice just leading with that super breathy, again, purposely spilling air. So he's allowing his folds to abduct, to slightly separate, to that whisper with it. Takes a ton of air, but again, he's not chasing the breath. It just feels like he's just right next to you. It's just that.
Well, I was going to bring up that too, as far as the production choice, because they could have gone in different directions with that, and it was cool that they decided to go with a very dry approach. Dry meaning not a lot of echo or reverb, just very sort of,
Yes,
it's just stripped of that. So what happens when you don't have the echo is it tends to be a little bit more present, kind of like somebody's kind of right in your ear a little bit,
right.
As opposed to the big sort of extravagant room sound that you would get.
It's like lush versus intimate,
Yeah. So in a song like this, it's really effective to do that. But I think it would have worked as well if they went with more of a verb sound. But I liked what they did with this.
Yeah.
With the dry.
All right, let me back this up a little bit. Continue. Gaia, I saw that you're getting off of work, you're watching, and apparently you tripped because you were watching the phone. We do appreciate you prioritizing us in your life. but don't hurt yourself.
I mean, that's definitely on brand with our show too.
It really is. So we should all experience technical glitches together.
Trip it up in general.
Carmen W., thank you so much for your super sticker.
Thanks, Carmen.
紫烟浅浅的街，很浅浅的长街，残月浅浅的亲吻，深深的离别。你看，孤独穿着黑袍，安静站在门口，可惜连他都不愿向我抬起手。 烟深深去，回忆又深深凋谢。望转一束枯火，心中轻放，不知去砰砰地弹出你的模样。
Just a little inside information for the viewers out there. So I do music full time. So I'm listening to music, playing music, writing music, producing music six days a week. So when I'm driving, a lot of times I don't listen to music, just to have a little bit of a separation. When I do listen to music in my car, I listen to things like this. I listen to Beethoven, just soundtrack things. This is exactly, I mean, this is my go-to when I just need to be replenished. That was beautiful, haunting. I mean,
I need to hear the end again. His
yeah.
I mean, my eyes welted up. I got chills. Like, just the transition from overspending
Wow.
air to having
Latte.
the perfect Johnny not doing music 8 days a week.
I can't get a reference by her. Yeah.
Never. He switched from overspending air to being perfectly balanced, like the exact amount of air pressure against the folds at the right time, creating a clean vibration and just the balance required to do that. And then of course the overtones on top, the way he reshaped his vocal tract to give more of a bel canto style. Not so much like a Peking era opera, but more European, because we've heard him do multiple versions. This is just beautiful.
Man. Ugh. Talk about setting a tone for the rest of the day. That's the way to do it. We've talked about this so many times. It's like dipping into healing waters listening to him. It sounds cliche, but there's a visceral reaction that happens, especially in a song like that. That's just that's like too much. That's I mean the song is beautiful. His delivery was just perfect to the note.
Yeah.
Feeling everything about it was just perfect.
Absolutely amazing.
Whew.
Oh my goodness. Chung Yi Pang, thank you so much for the super sticker. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Here you are.
What did we do before we started listening to Zhou Shen? I just feel like what a wasted life. What a wasted life.
We've had many wonderful singers on the channel.
I'm just kidding.
I know, yeah. But there is it puts you in just a different space. He's just got a space of his own. And I mean, that is the beauty of the human instrument. Each of us has never existed and will never exist again based on your genetic components and life experience. But when someone who can take that and express it fully is just amazing. And those are our favorite singers to react to, and in completely different styles. You've got, of course, Dimash, and you've got Ren, and you've got Morissette, and you've got the list goes on. People that can like take their life and their voice and their genetics and express it, their instrument, express it in a way that no one's heard before, and it's totally
incredible. I agree with what you're saying.
Pick your poison.
I just hope at some point there is as close of a clone to us as we can make, so this show can continue, and whoever the hosts are, they can continue to be as inept technologically as we are, because
that's a key factor.
I just think it brings so much joy to people to see.
That is it for today. Thank you everybody for joining us. Oh, one just came in. What does it say?
Yeah, thank you. Let me check. Hold on. Boy, today is the 7th day of the Chinese Lunar New Year. And it's the birthday of everybody. Happy birthday to all the ones who love the Zhou Shen. Yes, happy birthday to you.
Happy
all.
birthday.
Thank you guys.
And May Kendargawa. I like your last name. That's fun. Thank you very much for the super sticker as well. We hope you have an amazing day. We will be back next week for part 3 of this mini podcast leading up to Vegas. It will be, let me give you the date, because I should probably let Johnny know as well. It will be next Tuesday at the same time. We will see that, and have an amazing day, everyone.
I'll check my schedule.
For joining us. You better be
But
here.
maybe I'll see you.